All right, so the vast majority of what I do in this probate practice is representing estates of deceased people and their families. But there's a whole other side of that, and it's representing creditors. So if someone dies and they die owing a debt, sometimes it's business debt, sometimes it's personal debt, they have rights. They have really important rights. And one of the key responsibilities for a personal representative, and frankly for the attorney representing the personal representative, is to make sure the rights of creditors are respected. One of the tricks that lawyers can get caught up on is clients not being real clear about debts that are owed. I've had that circumstance happen. What I think about is a client who maybe they're in business, maybe they owe their buddy money, maybe they owe other commercial creditors that money, that kind of thing. And they're not fully disclosing that to the personal representative's attorney. And again, that's the critical thing that the PR and the attorney have to do, is to formally notify known creditors. In addition to this publication period, we got to publish out there for 90 days in the newspaper so that somebody can come and make a claim on a debt. But let's say that you're owed money, and maybe you had a business partner. That's one that comes up from time to time. And you don't know whether they're deceased, they're sick, they're whatever else. So one of the key ways that you can be alerted is file what's called a caveat to creditors. And that thing puts you on notice. It's recorded in the official records and will identify, put you on notice if and when the debtor is deceased. But it's a really simple deal. Now, after that caveat is filed, you still got to keep your eyes and ears open, because there's this other critical period of time, and that is filing the formal claim, within the very strict timelines that are required in the statute. And then, again, on the estate side of things, you got a real quick time to object to that. If you don't object, claims got to get paid. If you do object, you got to file a formal action outside of the probate. It could be an adversary proceeding. But in that, the claim has got to be identified clearly what the debt is, and then what other supporting documents or else might be attached to it. And then after, again, the estate gets it, it's got to be properly served. Lots of technical stuff here. You got to file that independent action. If you don't, the claim is gone forever. But there are a lot of circumstances under which good claims can be paid. The two sides of every debt collection are, number one, is it a good debt? If it's good debt, what are the chances or likelihood of collecting it? And then a lot of times that's clear right up front, right from the very beginning. So next couple of videos here, I'm going to talk about creditor claims and probate, and what you can do to help secure the interest in those probates and to help collect the money that the deceased person owes.